Hi, Meth Man here. Today we're talking about my Enthoo Pro acrylic case, the Orange Crush Mod, Volume 9. And today we're going to talk about painting my Asus Sabertooth 990 Revision 2.0 motherboard. So here we go. Hey, Meth Man here with my Enthoo Pro acrylic Orange Crush Mod. I'm installing the EK water block and put the plate on here. And if you notice, you get a lip right there. That lip goes outward, okay? It's pretty simple. And it says use the M4 screws, but I found that both of them are the same. I don't see a difference between M4 and either one, but that made the most logical sense when I measured things up.
That's kind of funny.
Yep. So I took this off, and I want you to pay attention to the excess. This thing must get really hot because they put a block, a square block of that pink stuff themselves on right there. And you can see where it's missing is what stuck to that. They do that, and the rest got so hot it got on there. I got to clean it off. I'm going to paint this by burnt orange, like I painted that. I'm also going to paint this, and this went right here, like this, on that.
They can't see it. Your hand was in the way.
There you go, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They saw it.
And this stuck to the heat sink right through here, this rail where my finger is. So I peeled it off gently and put it on here gently.
Maybe when you can when you spray paint, instead of getting the places where you don't need to get, you can put tape, but not really sticky tape.
Yep.
So you can.
Maybe so, right, kiddo?
I made it a little blurry by my finger, but maybe you can do that.
Yeah. So I'm not going to actually spray paint the board. I'm spray painting the parts separately outside. I'm spray painting the parts separately outside. I'm not actually spray painting the board.
Only if it's not that cold.
I was going to spray tape the whole board up and paint these rails, the browns black. But then I thought, when the memory's all in, you really can't see it. You can't see this one because of the video card. I'd actually have to paint this. And I might paint these three black, maybe to match that. Paint this black, the top at least. And maybe that. And you won't ever see that. So, I got to be able to live with myself.
Yeah.
You know? So that's it. That's it for the Enthoo Case Acrylic Pro Orange Crush Mod. Thanks to my camera girl, Abigail, at Abigail Witter at YouTube.
We got a lucky day because today it's winter and we got a summer day. So,
yep.
Yippee! Woo!
60 degrees today in Southern Maryland. All right, that's it. Till next time. Bye, guys.
So we're spraying painting outside until it gets.
All right, guys. So I'm back. I got the heat sinks painted and put back on. Fingers crossed I did it right. A lot of the excess thermal paste had worn off and onto the motherboard, but it had been there. So I'm not going to scrape it off and damage it. If it's been there all that long, why would I damage taking it off what's obviously been working? I cleaned it off the chipset, and here it is. And I put a little dab of thermal paste on. So here it is. We got right down in here. I painted this orange and put it on. It has a bolt here and a bolt here. You might be able to see that little screw right there, maybe. And then there's underneath there's a bolt. And over here there's only two bolts, nuts here. One here and one here. And the plate for this just peels right off. It's pretty basic. I just painted. I was going to sand the Asus down to make it look shiny. As you can tell, I decided not to paint my motherboard. The beige looks, doesn't look good. But when I get done putting all the memory in like this, of course that's not in properly, but you get the gist. I think it's going to block off all those colors. Well, you won't be able to tell those are beige. And I painted the heat spreaders on those. That's why this is missing. So, and I put the water block on, the fittings here. I got to put the pump. I'm probably going to put the pump down below and go through here, but my goal is to put it here. So I need to come from the reservoir to the pump, from the pump to the CPU, from the CPU to the radiator, from the radiator to the reservoir. That's my gist. My fill hole's here, so I'll take this off, stand the case on its side, so this is right side up, and then fill it and put a cap on, and then hit the power assembly with this. And so So that's what we got so far. So, more to come. Bye. Hi, Meth Man here. I'm bending some tubes today. I got my Prima Chill tube insert, and I also have an Access PC bending kit. I don't know if you can see that or not real well, but the Access PC bending kit, their tubing would need to be sanded with this paper in order to fit. So when I bought the 1/2-inch tubing through Prima Chill, I bought their insert assuming it would fit better, and it did. I'd watched Paul's Hardware and some other guys say you got to sand the tubing once in a while, and maybe you do, but I bought all my tubing and the silicone insert from the same place. Fits great, no worries. Slides in like it's nothing. Watch this. See? Slides in nice and easy, in and out like it's nothing. So I recommend you stick with whatever tubing you're using, you use the same company. So I got that bent in one crazy swirl bend in one piece to there. Got this bent from here to here in one piece. And this piece here is designed to go from here to the top. And it's going to go, hopefully, like this, doing it. So, that's it for now. I'll get back with you in a moment and we'll see how it goes, alright? Bye. Alright guys, so I got the bend done, I believe, and I've got it snipped to length. What I did was, when I bent each 90, I ran it a long ways, an inch or two past each way farther than I needed. Because sometimes it's easier to, let me turn the camera on and show you. Sometimes it's easier, like the first bend you see here, this one right here, that my thumb's touching, and then to make it long ways, and then go past. So I didn't try to bend in this bend here, right where it was supposed to be. I bent it over here a ways, too long. And then all I did was snip this thing here short. So it was too long, and I kept snipping this short until it brought it lined up with that. Okay? That was easier for me. And you push that in there, and if you push it in there, it goes in really nice. I mean, I'm really, really, really happy. It's really, looks really good, besides my banged up thumbnail there. So there you have it. So we'll put the fittings on and we'll take a peek afterwards. Bye. So I've got it in, and it looks pretty good. I'm surprised. Right there. Here to there to there. I got it all the way in, all the way in. And like I said, when I bent this 90, the first thing I did was take my bending tool, which I can't find. Here it is. I took my bending tool right here, and I'll show you. I put a pipe through here like this. I'm sorry, I gotta set the phone down. I put a pipe through here like this, and I made a 180-degree bend, which means I went all the way, all the way around here. And I did that here, there, and tried to do it here, but it wouldn't work. I had to make a weird bend there. So I had it way past there, and when I made that bend, I made another 90-degree bend, and I just simply held my thing at an angle and then bent it inward. I bent it too long each way so that I could snip it short to line up the hole. Otherwise, it'd be hard to bend from here straight to there. It's really hard to do. So if you make the 90 a little longer, you can adjust by snipping some off. And as you see, I snipped a little bit off. Where'd it go? Here it is. I snipped a little bit off there, and a little bit off there, and the more I snipped off of this tube, it brought it closer. This 90 here was way back this way, turning in part. This part right here going in was way that way, and the more I snipped off that, the more it let it come this way to line up, and that's how I lined it up. I knew I couldn't get it to line up perfectly, so I if you can't beat them, join them. Alright, so Meth Man out for now. I'm going to come back with the next tube, and that'll complete my bend. Bye. Hey, Vern. Now I got to get from right there to right here. From there to here. In a manner that doesn't permanently block the video card from coming out. I can take this swivel 90 and it can do a lot of stuff. I can make it come over here like this, and I can come up, bend it, and back and around to the back. I don't really want to do that. Hi, Meth Man coming at you. Just finished filling up my system with my assistant Abigail, my beautiful little girl, and we have it right here. I just got a gallon, 2 gallons of this distilled water, and it really only used about that much of the other jug. I was surprised. And I'm just doing a flush now with distilled water. And then when I'm done with the distilled water, I'm going to use Chill's system prep and let that run overnight, 12 hours or whatever, once I'm done flushing it out. And then once you do this, apparently you flush the system out of this really well. And then I'll put my orange dye in. That's what we got so far. I'm really pleased. It's remarkably quiet. I'm really happy. All right, well, remember, if I can do it, so can you. Believe me. Abs?
Peace, guys.
Hey, everybody. I got my last bend in. The last bend was here. Went down through here and up to there, as you can see. That's the last bend I didn't get in. As you can tell, since then, I've filled my loop. So there it is. And that's it for now. Hey, Meth Man here. So I've got my computer done. I messed up my orange dye, the UV dye. I put it to a gallon instead of 2 quarts. What a dummy. I should have just dumped some directly into the reservoir, but you live and you learn. So I've ordered some more and I'll drain it. But for now, here it is. There it is. Got me some stickers. I think they're pretty cool. Orange Crush mod. This bend here was the hardest. It took me 3 tries. The rest are pretty straightforward. I like the light there, but I think I'm going to take it out and put it up in there in the CPU. And got stickers there. Of course, my magnet here. And I got a sticker here. It's pretty cool. Right there. Orange Crush mod. So there you go. That's what I got so far. Until next time, I'll be filling it up, draining it with some Thermaltake orange, I think. It's an Opique. Alright, well, bye. That's it. So that should conclude the video log of the Orange Crush mod. That should be like video 10, video log 10. I'm going to get, or it's on, I already ordered it, Thermaltake orange, and I'm ordering, or already have ordered the UV red and UV yellow from Chill, and I'm going to make my own orange dye. This time I'm not going to put one little thing into a gallon of water like a dummy. What a bonehead, eh? You live and you learn. I'm going to mix a couple of oranges and I'm going to get it right, and then I'm going to see what we got. And I'm also going to update my video log with the Hue Plus lighting system and the Thermaltake ring fans, the new ones from 2017 CES. So I'll keep in touch. Bye. Till next time.